Hello there, my friends from YouTube. Today we are going to be talking about how we want to generate data from generatedata.com, but make it appropriate for Oracle. They actually really hate it when you try and make a YouTube intro that's actually free and you'd have to pay for. That's why the quality of my intro is absolutely tip-top. So we're going to talk through creating a table first of all, or two tables to be exact, so we can show how foreign keys work. Now we are using, of course, the absolute worst database management system of all time, and that is Oracle Live SQL. It's awful, it's absolutely horrible to use, but it's just to show that it's even possible on this absolutely disgraceful website. So, first of all, we create our table pawn star, and within there we've got our pawn ID, which is our primary key, our pawn star name, and correct me if I'm wrong, but most pawn stars have got names under 25 characters, e.g. Ron Jeremy and Mia Khalifa, my two favourite pawn stars, and then we have our pawn star age, which is a simple number value. And then we're going to create our reference table, which is our DVD table, where we have our pawn ID, which is our primary key from the other table, our foreign key, and our DVD name. And our DVD name, once again, needs to be nice and punchy, you know? You want to watch it. You don't want to have to read a book just to watch your pawn. And if we hit run, we create both of our tables. Now we're going to have a little look at our generatedata.com and how we're going to make these values applicable, our input data applicable. Fuck it, we'll do it live. So we're going to go straight into how I managed to create my generate data tables. So first of all, we have our pawn ID. Okay, now this is our primary key, and we don't need to select the country. This is our primary key, and we want to make this between a set number of variables. We're only going to make 10 data samples here, let's say. So custom list, it doesn't really matter what you put here too much, but yes, you've got your 10 values. Now, it is imperative that whatever values that you put in here is what you use for your foreign keys. Now, our pawn star name can be a little bit of fun. Obviously, I'm not going to create this myself because I'm a lazy bastard. So we're just going to go into, where is it? Names, and we're going to use Alex Smith just because it's a gender-neutral name. Generate some genuinely random data, and then finally we have our pawn star age. And within here, we're going to use a number range, and hopefully we're going to be starting at the age of 18, although in the UK it is 16. And we're going to end at the age of... Man, I ain't looking any higher than 60. I mean, 60 is a bit of a stretch, you know? And then we're going to want to make our data accustomed to the Oracle format. So we're going to SQL. So our database table name is actually pawn star, if you remember. And our database type is Oracle. Now, these pieces of data I've actually already done. So it is, you have to change it to the table name that you're using, and you have to change the database name to Oracle. Unselect all of these because we've already done that, and we need our insert statement, and then we can generate our data. And with any luck, marvellous. Okay, Cherokee Boyd, looking good. So we've got 10 different values. Very annoying using generatedata.com because you will end up having redundant data. However, we're going to insert what we've actually got here. We've got 24, so that we end up with, hopefully, 10 different unique values. It will come up with some errors, but that's just a unique constraint. There we go. And finally, we have... Okay, so we are still on this generate data table, and we want to create our foreign key data. Now, nice and simple. We basically want to have the pawn ID, which is our foreign key, to be the exact same data type as what we input earlier on. Now, I'm actually not being very fair here, because if you actually don't want to just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as your data input types. Whatever you create or whatever is randomly generated, I would recommend putting into a notepad document, as we've got here. If you hack this, well, good for you. It isn't actually going to make that much of a difference. But this data here, you can just replicate it and copy and paste it within the custom list field. Okay, and then we can have our DVD name, which was DVD underscore name. Oh my goodness. DVD underscore name. Apologies. I'm getting a little bit lost. DVD name, and that can just be a let's just say that is once again some names. So yeah, names, but this one can be John Smith. Nice male name, surname. That's the kind of porn that I like to watch. Now, because we've got our data generated within this custom list area that we have here, it means that all of the data that's going to be generated will be able to find a primary key. So, same sort of thing. We need to make sure that our table name is the exact same as what we have within our Oracle Live SQL or Oracle 11g if you're using that. And once again, same format here. Then we're going to generate our data. It's going to come up with the data that we had a moment ago, so we regenerate. And then we're going to just add all of these 31 different porn DVDs that we've just created. And here we go. It says insert into DVD and our porn names, etc., etc. Oh dear, that hasn't come up very well. Let's go back to this. You don't want to include those side tables. It's actually worth making that mistake, so I can specify that. And we're going to run it and insert into it all of our data. Okay, so we're now at a point where we want to use a select statement to just show what we've done. So we've inputted all of our data that's been generated from generatedata.com. We just want to use a select query that actually shows what we've done. So as we can see, it does actually work as intended. So we use select p pornstar name and DVD name, and then we're going to take it from pornstar p and DVD d, which is referenced from our primary and foreign keys, where porn ID is equal to d porn ID. That's our primary key referenced in our DVD table as DVD porn ID, and the pornstar name is equal to Reed Norris, and as you can see, it has come up with all of the different DVDs that he's been in. And I don't know about you guys, but I would quite happily watch Burke Lawson, Stone McCarthy, Lewis Brady, or Hyatt Cardenas. All of those sound like enthralling porn films. Okay, but without much further ado then, guys, I think that's probably going to do me for the day. That was hopefully a video that's going to help all of you guys who've had trouble generating actual data yourself and have been having to enter it manually. Personally, it took a lot of trial and error to get to the point that I'm currently at with generating data, and I hope this helps. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon on the Iron Brew Rab channel.